Football is a violent sport, but if you really get down into the intricacies, it's a very beautiful sport as well. My name is Corey from Corey's Corner. I'm here to make football easy for you to understand. And I want to talk about an offensive running scheme called zone run. But today we're going to focus on outside zone because there's a lot of different zone schemes. So we'll talk about outside zone. So I was watching the Commanders and Tennessee Titans game. The Commanders did a great job this game. And it's important for you to know, obviously, the position, so we're going to go over that. You have the center as an offensive line, you have left guard, you have left tackle, and obviously you have your right guard, you have your right tackle. Well, on zone, who they're going to block is based on who appears to them in their zone. So, for instance, if we're running zone left, his responsibility is whoever shows up in this gap. This is what we call the A gap. His responsibility is whoever shows up in this gap. This is what we call the B gap. His responsibility is whoever shows up into this gap. That's what we call the C gap. Now, usually, because this person's kind of lined up in the B gap already, what you would do is you would see like a double team here and they would work to this gap. This person may have like a one-on-one on the outside. You might see a double team here working up to this backer, and then you would leave this backer free. But that's the beauty of the game. Sometimes in zone runs, it's not just about, you can do zone on the front side, man on the back side. You get to decide what player they leave open. And so on this play, I'll run the play and we'll break it down real quick, okay? This is so cool. I love it. So they zone the front side and they man the back side. So we'll get to it. This is what I mean. These three players, these three linemen are responsible for these three defenders. And you'll see how that happens. And then these two linemen are responsible for these two defenders. So leaving this backer as the free backer. Now, the reason why I think this is and know this to be outside zone is because of the step these two players make. So you'll see. They're on a double team, but look at 67's first step. First off, 63 is on his horse. Shout out to him. 67's first step is very wide into the outside. So he's really trying to make sure that he gets what we call a reach block so he can get out here and get his head play side on 17 or whoever appears in that gap. And so 26 is going to take the ball. And what you want to see is 63 have his head more on this side of the player. You want to see 67 doing the block he's doing right now and then come off that block and get his head on this side of 17. And 74, you kind of want to see him the same, right? You want to see him head on this side. But let's see, the running back actually forces him to do this, right? The point of having outside zone is to get outside. You want the running back to get outside. He eventually gets there. I'll tell you how. And then by leaving this backer here, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move that. By leaving this backer here, you want this backer to start flowing outside. If he starts flowing outside, that leaves a perfect lane for the running back to cut right back into. Beautiful lane. If he comes down and it's blocked correctly, then you leave the perfect time for this running back to go outside. So linebacker shoots the gap, does a good job actually of breaking down, chopping his feet, not letting himself get juked. But watch what the running back does here. It's so smart. Running back sees that this player is really beat. I can't really make it outside right here. But if I press the issue, this player is going to take his head and come on this side. And once he does that, the block is won. 26 will juke out. Watch. Boom, right there. See if I can stop it when the moment it happens. So his head's here. When he moves his head to this side, watch the cut that 26 makes. It's already too late. He's in here. He's got his head on this side. 26 says, cool, I can get out the gate. So sometimes it's great for the offensive lineman. The offensive linemen do a great job in being able to set up the blocks how they're supposed to set up. Sometimes the running back has to do a good job of making the lineman win the play. And right here, I think he did a good job of that. Also, the Commanders smacked the Titans on this game. Anyway, my name is Corey's Corner. Go ahead and click that follow button if you want to break down more football and learn a little bit more about the intricacies of the game.